So in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the side hustles that you can try to earn some additional income for yourself. So let's talk about what a side hustle is and what a side hustle is not. So it's a business that you normally work on so that you can improve yourself and also get an additional source of income to supplement your main income where you are normally working a full-time job. The reason I say that it's not a part-time job is because when you think of part-time jobs, you think of doing it part of the time, not really focusing your full potential on it. So in a side gig, you want to be focusing your maximum potential in it. You're going to be using your personal time. You're going to be, doing your best to try to improve, try to learn from it, and also try to earn extra income from it, to try it out to see if you can make it your full-time business, make it your main business or one of the main sources of income of business. Because the reality is, when you do a business, if you do a side gig, just think about it. If you open a store selling, burgers, for example, you open a simple store selling burgers in the city, where people are passing around, you're trying to sell burgers. Are you going to say, hey, look, I'm only going to do this part of the time? Most of the time, you're actually going to open that store, and as much as possible, you want to be working so that you can earn that income. You don't want to be saying, hey, look, I only operate from these hours. Of course you can, but most of the time, if you're running a store, you probably want to be opening as much as possible, right? So that is the mentality that you must have. Don't think of it as a part-time. Think about it as an additional source of income, and that's what a side hustle is. So one of the most popular side hustles that you can do today is called freelancing, okay? So there are websites that are available like Fiverr, Upwork, freelancer.com. Freelancing is a bit like saying, I have certain skills that I have. For example, if you're good at coding certain things for a website or a certain module, then you can give your freelance service available. Another very popular freelancing job that's coming out, or freelancing work that's coming out, is video editing. You can actually do that from your home, you can do it anywhere. It's some of the freelancing things that you can apply, and you can always check it out. So any kind of skill that you already have, you can actually put yourself on these websites and you can freelance and work as you accept projects. A lot of people do this as well, which comes to also one of the very popular side hustles that you can do is content writing. Of course, today we know with AI and ChatGPT and all the new modern technologies, a lot of people say that content writing is dead. I don't really believe content writing is dead as a career, but I do feel that it can be enhanced with AI. So what AI can do is to help you to write content faster. And today, it is so much easier as well, because a lot of companies, a lot of people, they do not want to struggle. They don't want to actually write the content themselves. I mean, of course, AI can write it for you, but it does take time, and a lot of small businesses and small and medium-sized businesses do not want to do that. I'm sure that they want to employ somebody who can do that for them. And you can actually do very, very good content writing and earn a good source of income from that. Because with AI technology today, you can actually help you to write good content. But of course, not everything that's written is correct or might be suitable. You have to be able to discern and use the right ones. But what AI is really good is you can actually plug in your points, and they can help you write a nice script or something that's more engaging, or change the tone and check your grammar as well. So content writing is one of the very popular ones. I think they pay pretty well. You can charge anything from $50 for an article. You can charge by words, or you can charge by a project as well. Some people charge hundreds of dollars for certain writing, for content writing as well. So it's totally up to you. You can look at the market rate and of course give it a shot. One of the side hustles that I think some people don't really talk about, especially on YouTube, but something you can try, it's actually child sitting or babysitting. Okay, maybe babysitting is a little harder, but child sitting is something that you can actually do. You don't really need many skills for that. You just need to be good with children, good with young toddlers and things like that. If you can find people around your neighborhood or people you're close to, you can actually offer child sitting services. And that, is you can earn quite a bit of money, especially with parents, with young children. And of course, now in this generation age where parents like myself, do not always have their grandparents or people to help out to take care anymore. Child sitting services is something that you can explore. If you're good with children, go for it. There might be even jobs that require, of course, different countries have different regulations for this. But for example, if you have jobs that are in childcare services, they could hire you as part-time help as well. You might not be dealing directly with the child, but that can be something that you can freelance and go into as well. If you have an expertise and you're good at something, you're good at teaching, you can think of going to like, online courses and coaching. That's something you can share your skills. So any place that where you can share your skills, you can register. For example, there are websites like Udemy, Skillshare. You can share your skills and you can actually put out content, give coaching, personal coaching, or record an online course teaching something that you're good at. For example, if you are good at doing social media, you can teach an online course how to post content and things like that. You can sell that program. You can go for these websites where they will pay you a commission for putting your content as long as people watch them. Let's not forget digital products. Digital products are things that, for example, you are good at designing things. You can use lots of apps today like Canva, or even AI can even design stuff for you today. But if you're good at designing, you can do simple graphics, arts and things for companies. Like I said, small, medium-sized companies are the best target market for this. Again, it's part of freelancing. You can put yourself out there, but you can do design work for people. I think design work is always something that is, if you have a good eye for design, if you're pretty okay with it, I think that you can also earn some extra income from there. And with a lot of technologies today, the apps, it can help you do design better. It is so much easier to do design work compared to maybe 10, 15 years ago, where you have to be really skilled with Adobe Illustrator and things like that. You don't have to today. You can do some pretty basic design work, and with AI, apps can help you with all these things. For example, if you're good at designing a certain artwork, you can sell it online. Example, a very good one is Bunjinjen Designs. You can check it out. They do Christian artworks, and it's actually my wife's business. So she does design, and she's really good at artistic drawings and things like that, together with Christian scriptures. So you can check that out as well in the link in the description below. And that is a form of a digital product where you can actually sell if you're good at it as well, which comes to an e-commerce store. E-commerce store is also one of the very good ways that you can go into a side hustle. Now, this is very prevalent, especially during the COVID pandemic, where e-commerce selling and e-commerce stores, mushroomed and grew. You can sell items on Amazon, you can sell on Shopee, Lazada. All these kind of e-commerce stores are ways that you can make money by it could be a combination of drop shipping, which means that you don't actually have to keep stock of the product, or you can actually run the store from where you are and ship it out as well, where you have to order the stock. So you can buy things on bulk. For example, you can go to AliExpress, or you can go to Alibaba, which is very popular, or of course many other sites where you can bring in a certain product to your country, home country, and you can sell it for a premium and you can earn some extra money from there. That's also a good side hustle that you can explore. Of course, today it's not as profitable anymore because there's a lot of competition, but it's something that you can still consider to do if you have something unique, a unique product, or something that, or maybe not a unique product, but you get a special pricing to do that. I remember when I was in university, I was already selling things on eBay. So back in those days, eBay was the leading online e-commerce store provider. And I remember having an e-commerce store. As a student, I was selling products online. I was selling used mobile phones because how I saw was a market to do that. So yeah, perhaps in another video, I'll share with you a bit more of what I did. So I was always very entrepreneurial when I was younger and going to all these things. So it's something you can explore. E-commerce store is still relevant today, and it's even easier to start up. And of course, there are many multi-level marketings or network marketing kind of side hustles you can join. Personally, I'm not a strong believer in multi-level marketing, but I can see how it can help some people. As long as you're good at socializing and talking to people and you can sell a certain product, just make sure that you're one of the early ones in the multi-level marketing scheme and network marketing scheme, then you can probably earn a good income from there. So all you got to do is you got to grow your network, and you're going to talk to people that want to buy a certain product. For example, health supplements. You can actually get people on a healthy diet and things like that, and they structure around those things. So if you're selling more of the health products, you will earn a commission from it, or you earn a large sum of commission from it. So that's how multi-level marketing works. And people who buy from you can sort of join you, and when they join you, they can sell the product as well, and you start earning money down the line. So that is network marketing and multi-level marketing. If you are a person who's quite aggressive and you like to go out and meet people, multi-level marketing could be one of those for you. And last but not least, in my opinion, one of the best is going into financial services or consulting services. Okay, so when we talk about financial services, we're talking about like insurance, business, financial planning, unit trusts. They are one of the ways that you can really earn additional income. Like for me personally, I chose the financial services industry, which is my full-time career and my full-time business. But the reason I chose it over multi-level marketing, again, nothing wrong with multi-level marketing as long as it's legit and not a Ponzi scheme. But if you're choosing it, I wanted something that was using my professional advice, professional services. The financial services industry is highly regulated as well. And of course, if you're going into all these, then you want to know that it is a little harder. Normally the things you have to learn, the skills you have to learn, because you're going to have a lot of financial knowledge, or not really a lot of financial knowledge. You have to have certain kind of knowledge that you have to learn, you have to develop, and then you can go in there and advise clients and you can sell the products. So consulting services are similar to that. If you can do private consulting, that's also very good. So I see financial services as like a consulting kind of thing, advisory kind of thing. So that way, I can control my time and go into the career as well. So that is also a very good career you can explore. If you want to explore and know whether you are suitable or good for the financial services career and you're located in Malaysia, then click on the link in the description below and I will be happy to chat with you. And of course, we have an assessment tool to see whether you are actually suitable for the career or not, or what are your challenges coming in potentially as well. So there we go. These are some of my ideas for side hustles. Of course, there are many other side hustles you can explore, but these are some of the ones that I look at and I recommend that you can try it out. So all the best, and I'll catch you in the next video.